inside a room and they asked me to take all my clothes off. It's a crazy experience at that border. I have a tattoo which is a little controversial. The Russian star other places on the body have other meanings. Ended up getting arrested, like I did in Venezuela. This is ears. Street here in Belarus. This bunker area, old Soviet. Let's see what happens. I don't really know anything. Spasiba. Whoa. Huh. A little bizarre here. It seems like they have a bear. Belarus as a country provide full support to the Russian army. Mr. Lenin in the background here. Let's try go in. Let's get out of here. A dead cat? It looks some kind of has been a satanic ritual. Seriously, you could make the worst horror movies here. This guy, he tells us now that it's him. Oh, from the grenades? Yes. We don't need no war. Here we go in Belarus. So now here at the Belarus border side, and yeah, I was into a check here. They wanted me to take all my clothes off and yeah, check me what my tattoos was about, and yeah, so I asked them why. So they were looking for Nazi symbols like swastika and stuff. So yeah, if you have a swastika, I guess you will not get into Belarus. In the bus I couldn't speak so freely, so now I want to explain a little more. So yeah, it was really intimidating. So yeah, the people there, they told me to come with them, and I was inside a room and they asked me to take all my clothes off in kind of an English because I didn't know what was going on, and then they asked me to take basically all my clothes off except for my underwear. And then they asked me for what is this tattoo about, what is this tattoo about, and they searched me all over. So it was really intimidating, and my son, who was just waiting outside, so I was also like, okay, I don't hope he will get nervous about this, and because this is after all Belarus, and you know how things can be in countries like this, and especially at this moment. So but yeah, I got out, but it was a crazy experience at that border, to be honest, and I couldn't, you know, I have a tattoo which is a little controversial, maybe, especially in Russia and Belarus, but yeah, they didn't see it, so I was very happy for that. But this one. The meaning of the Russian star is that you will never get on the knees in front of anyone, especially authorities such as police. In Russia and Belarus, all the authorities, they know what that symbol means very well too. And for them it's a symbol of lack of respect for them, and they will not always take it easy with you if they found out. The Russian star other places on the body have other meanings. So I was pretty happy they didn't see my tattoo. Then maybe I would have ended up getting arrested, like I did in Venezuela, which I will show soon. So remember to subscribe if you want to see this insane video and story from Venezuela as well. Now we're here in Belarus. This is a hotel here in the back. And yeah, we're going to explore today. I don't know what this is actually. Some kind of monument, some kind of sculpture, maybe, you know, I can figure it out. So we came very early this morning from Lithuania, so we slept all day, and now we're ready to explore, go for some gym hopping, and yeah, explore the city. And then tomorrow we'll be ready for a bunker outside the city, an old Soviet bunker. So yeah, basically here in Belarus, we would like to see, me and my son, all the Soviet things and remainings. So yeah, there's also streets called Lenin Street, and yeah, a lot of statues of Lenin still, and yeah, it's very exciting for me to be here. So yeah, let's see what it's about. It's very cheap here to buy stuff, and yeah, I just bought some toothpaste. It's like I don't know, €1 or something. So yeah, it's pretty cheap. So I think I want to buy like everything here, some candy and some booze, and yeah, so we can have a nice day. We'll have it anyway. So compared to the Baltic countries which I came from, it's very, very cheap. They have euros, and here they have Belarusian money. So yeah, it's very, very cheap. So yeah, I don't need to see what everything costs. So it's pretty nice. A very interesting thing, when we got into Belarus with the bus, we got with the bus into like some kind of disinfection with some spray all over the bus, and yeah, then we could enter into Belarus, but not before. We needed to be disinfected with the bus We were inside, but the bus was disinfected. Ready for gym hopping in Belarus at Big Ron's place here, Big Ron's gym. I don't know if Ron Coleman, he even knows that there is such place here in Belarus, but we will see how it is, and we're going to gym hop. Look at this big guy, my son. They're very friendly here in Belarus in general, and we got a free training, both of us. So yeah, we had a back attack today, and yeah, it seems like everywhere in Belarus they don't speak so much English, but they're very friendly, and you can see in their faces here they almost only want you the best. So yeah, it's been a nice time so far here. We're in the center of Grodno, and everywhere the streets are so clean, and there's a really good atmosphere everywhere. We are at Sovietska Street. Yeah, it's called Sovietska Street. Still there's a lot of Russian symbols and streets names everywhere, Lenin Street and stuff. Yeah, and you can see entertainers. It really surprised me that they have Burger King here, because it's a really American thing, and let's just say they don't like America so much, and the Western countries, Lukashenko and his people, I guess. So, but they still love Burger King, apparently. A restaurant here on the main street, and I'm going to have, because I don't know what it is, this one and this one and this one for a starter. I bought some pig ears here, so now I'm going to taste it. This is ears from a pig, and apparently it's a treat here in Belarus, and I'm going to taste it. So as you can see here, maybe there's a lot of ears, I don't know, but this is ears from pigs. So let's see how it tastes. It's good, I think. A lot of fat on it, but it tastes kind of pig, but I would say not the best part of the pig though. It's kind of cheap, but it's kind of expensive compared to other places on the pig. So I would say choose something else on the pig. It's really clean here in Belarus in general, and especially in this town, Grodno. Beautiful town, good people, and good food. And here's some stuff for renting if you don't want to walk, and if you're a child too. Another good thing about this city is that they have a lot of taxes, Yandex taxes, and they are very cheap. Inside the supermarket again here, buying some candy, and it's so cheap. So this is under €1. And look who we have here, Adventure Junior. Buying a lot of cheap stuff here in Belarus. Cheap. We love this country. It's cheap, and it's clean, and it's a little adventurous as well, so pretty cool. Here in Belarus you can get some masculine, das condom, tutti frutti flavor, and you can get a lot of long pleasures as well. So if you want some long pleasure sex, then go to Belarus. There's a long pleasure, and there are some tasty masculine condoms. In a taxi here from Grodno, and we have 1 hour and 10 minutes to a bunker outside Grodno, and it's so cheap here. So this will cost us €32 only for 1 hour and 10 minutes. So to compare, in Denmark that's a 15 minutes trip to compare. The bunker we're going to are hidden very well in the countryside. We drove like this on these roads for a long time now, but it seems it will be here to the left somewhere. So the old Soviet bunker from the Cold War time, they hid it very well. Now we're here outside the bunker, and we just met this guy outside, and our taxi driver is helping us translating here. So let's see. Follow the bunker worker. We will do that. Thank you very much. See you later. Yeah, come. I'll come later. So we'll go inside now. This bunker area, old Soviet area here from the Cold War. And we'll follow this military man. And yeah, let's see what happens, because we don't really know anything about it more than there is a bunker here, and it should be possible to see it. So they opened it kind of recently, but I don't think there's any English-speaking people here, but it doesn't matter. Just want to see the bunker, the old Soviet bunker. We met this new military man here, and he will take us into the bunker. So here's the entrance. And now entering the bunker. Spasiba. Whoa. Look at this. Old Soviet bunker. So many doors. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe you can tell me. Is it some kind of gas or petroleum? I don't know. Through the communication centers, they were in contact with other command centers and the troops at the front. It all looked like in a spy thriller. Let's follow the military man here. Sparsely furnished, they nevertheless had a self-sufficient life of certain period of time with their own power supply via generators, water treatment, plant and air filters. If the nuclear cloud has spread on the surface, which would have radioactively irradiated practically the entire population, the bunker would have been completely shielded from the outside world, at least for a while. It's crazy how they just lived down here for many years. The bunker was built during the Cold War, when the Soviet Union maintained constant high alert for a Western attack, more specifically a nuclear assault from the United States. Many rooms. It's a very big bunker down here. All this also made us suspect that the bunker might have been used also in case a nuclear war was launched by the Soviet Union. The bunker was supplied with everything necessary to survive several months after a nuclear fallout. Upstairs here in the bunker. Really big. Okay, let's go to the right. Bathroom facilities. Some kind of locker room. Everywhere they have these gas masks. Let's just say they're pretty prepared. I want to have this mask with me back home in bed. Kitchen. I'll try to read later how many they lived here. It seems that they could be a lot of people. They have all the facilities to stay here for many years. I can only imagine how their lives must have been down here. They have almost all necessary needed, but to live in a bunker every day and a constant fear must have been a sad life, I think. Be careful with the steps here. It's totally dark. I have a flashlight on my phone. Oh, so. I think the power went off. It's completely dark. Ah, it seems like the power went off everywhere in this bunker now. That's why there's no light apparently. Are you scared? No. My son is scared. My son is not scared of anything. Even inside a prison where there was a lot of killers when there was dark. No, there was no killers anymore, but they were back in time. So, and it was totally dark, and we were all alone. He was not scared, he said. But I don't know. Regardless of how fascinating this abandoned Soviet base was, I did not want to be stuck in its endless hallways when the night settled in. I wonder what there's behind these locked doors. Huh. For children, a little playroom. A little bizarre here. For any lover of history of dark tourism, this is definitely a cool place to visit. I think this is the big boss's room. The leaders, they have their dinner. It's definitely the luxurious room I've seen here. If you want to know the exact location of this very hidden bunker in Belarus, just ask me in the comment section. Yeah. You want to live down here? Not really. Okay, this is crazy. Just next to the bunker, it seems like they have a bear. Okay, let's get close. We can't get closer because there's barbed wire. Looked like a bear. It doesn't quite look as a dog, more like a bear in change. In Belarus, now 6 o'clock, it's around 30 degrees, very warm, but yeah, we enjoy it. It's nice to be in this sunny weather. We're going to a place now which is called Pablo Resto Bar. So yeah, I'm very excited what that's about, and we will see later. Pablo Resto Bar. Sitting here at Pablo Resto Bar's restaurant. And what's the burger called, William?
It's a Pablo burger.
It's a Pablo burger.
Yeah.
Very dramatic with a knife in the middle. We are on our way to the next place to eat some dinner. We are on dinner hopping today, and now we're going to try some real Belarusian cuisine, some real Belarusian food. Let's go inside this Belarusian restaurant. Really nice. So I can't wait to taste the food, the local food. I tried some pig ears, but I want to try something else. Yeah. Let's choose this. Spasiba. So William want to try this? Do you like it?
It's not that bad.
Here is my Belarusian food. It's some pancakes with something I forgot now. And my son's Some stroganoff, special Belarusian stroganoff. It's very tasty actually, and when I open here, there's a beef inside. Very good combi. Kind of a tartar. It's not. This is not cooked the same way as this. So yeah, I like that. A lot of military vehicles, and least but not last, Mr. Lenin. This area around here is very Russian. Let me see if I can get up here. Opa. Belarus as a country provides full support to the Russian army. Belarusian army is currently trying to adopt the experiences of both Russian army and the Wagner group. Belarus has been a recruitment ground for the Russian army and a training location for its troops. Here at some kind of Belarusian parade. Belarus President Lukashenko, known for his aggressive stance, recently threatened a preemptive strike against Lithuania. The Belarusian military primarily consists of outdated Soviet-era tanks and vehicles, with over 1,200. Belarus reportedly possesses 300 operational tanks out of 517 tanks in total, with 336 ready for combat as 2024. Recently, the Belarusian army has dropped 12 places in the global firepower ranking, from 52 to 64. And with Mr. Lenin in the background here, these military cars are moving on. Going to a new town here in Belarus, and if you can understand Russian, it says Brest. Look how they work here. It seems like it's attached on the roof somehow. I wouldn't go there. Inside the Belarusian bank, because you can't use your card here if you're from Europe because of the sanctions against Belarus. So yeah, just change some euros into Belarusian money. Yeah, so I need to do that once in a while, because otherwise I can't get nowhere. But now it's changed. I got these mozzarella sticks. I already ate some, but now I realized that there was some gloves on this plate, and I realize now that I have to take them on. I don't know if I have to, but I will do it. It's for that reason they are here. So yeah, I will take my mozzarella sticks, and then I will not get dirty with the last one. Welcome to the old Soviet fortress of Brest. And the Russian music are playing, the old Soviet music. The world-famous memorial complex Brest Fortress Hero, created in 1969 for the immortalization of the courageous deed of the defenders of the fortress, who were the first to take the attack of the fascists in June 1949. And this is a memorial statue of one of the defenders. The fortress held off the German offensive for 28 days. The German army attacked without warning, expecting to take Brest on the first day, using only infantry and artillery. But it wasn't that easy. Only after 2 bombardments by the Luftwaffe. Many defenders were killed or captured. Look here, this is kind of Belarusian Mount Rushmore. And it's also a fallen Soviet soldier, a monument for the soldiers of Soviet, and the biggest bust in the world. Yeah, you heard right, the biggest bust in the world. So it's surrounded here by the fortress in Brest. And this is for the fallen Soviet soldiers, for the heroes of Soviet, it says. In the summer of 1949, the Germans advanced to capture the fortress from the Red Army. The Germans planned to seize Brest and the Brest Fortress, which was the path of Army Group Center. during the first day of Operation Barbarossa. The fortress and the city controlled the crossings over the Bug River, as well as the Warsaw-Moscow railway and highway. All these monuments are Soviet heroes from the war, so-called Soviet heroes from the war against Germany in World War II. And the resistance here in Brest and in general of the USSR. Around the fort here in Brest in Belarus, they have this trench here. So let's try go down and try to see how it was to be a soldier back then. Hiding here, sitting shooting. We walked a little outside of the main area of the fort, and here are some old remainings of the fort, which is open. Let's try go in. We didn't know anything about this abandoned hidden fort behind the Tourist Hero Memorial, but that's one of the cool things, to just walk around sometimes and see what happens. Especially here in Belarus, where you can't really find much information in English about what I call hidden treasures, or for some, maybe dark tourism. Let's see where my son went, so we don't get killed in here by some creepy clowns. Oh, the Russians! The Russians are coming!
Secret entrance to the wall.
Oh! Let's try into the secret entrance. You're with me? Okay, let's go. This is creepy. Let's try go the other way. I could find other party places which would be a lot better. But okay, everyone has different opinions about that, I guess. Okay, let's get out of here.
That's a cat.
That's a cat? A dead cat? No way! Ah! An old dead cat. Oh. And because I'm allergic to cats, he says, "Oh, be careful of your allergies." Stupid cat. Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's go further and soon get out of here. Even though I like the creepy stuff. So when a dead cat just seems to pop up, it's a little strange. A little too strange, maybe. Like this horror thing. Let's make a porn movie. Yeah. Now my son, he doesn't answer me anymore, so that's not a good sign. Unless he wants to get out of me, or he's been kidnapped. I think the first option is the most obvious one. William! Okay, let's go in here again. Now there's no light on my phone anymore. William! Looks some kind of... has been a satanic ritual or something here, I don't know. Creepy, creepy place. William? Er du der? Yeah, I finally found him. I must admit, I don't like when he suddenly disappears at such a creepy place. But like me, he also just like walk around interested and forgets everything else apparently. Going deeper inside here in the fortress. So we walked kind of far away from the tourist stuff, the tourist fortress thing, and found this old fortress here in the back, far away in the back. A lot more exciting, a lot more creepy. Let's go further. What's this? Look down. Old bottle, nothing special. A lot of tunnels, different rooms, old graffitis, different stories of different people, I guess. Okay, it's pretty dark here, can't see anything. There could be a homeless man somewhere grabbing my legs, I don't know. You're with me?
Yes.
Good. Oh, this is nice though. The river around the fortress. Oh, it's pretty cool, it's pretty cool. I love these abandoned places, especially in countries where you don't know anything about it. So everything for me is coming as a surprise here. Especially the dead cat. That was a big surprise. But a good thing about dead cats is I don't think I'm allergic to them. We went a little more off-road and are now here on like a practice ground, training ground for the military. Look at this. Again, a creepy place. Want to go in?
Yes.
If we can. I think I can hear some music. It seems closed. Many spies, flies, and seriously, you could make the worst horror movies here. What? Let's see what this is. Some kind of old football field or military place, I'm not sure. This guy, he tells us now that it's him. Oh, you can see it, it's you. Wow. Wow, from the army. It's also you?
This is my friend Sanya.
Sanya.
Da.
Ah. So we met this random person, and now he says it's him.
This is friend Gim of the Soviet Union.
It's the Jim?
Gim.
Jim from Soviet Union?
Yeah.
Union? Oh. Is it possible to go in?
Союз нерушимый, республик
свободный. Oh, you can sing it?
First Gim, yes.
The first chorus maybe.
Oh, go.
Okay. Seems like you want to show us.
Red Army.
What? The Red Army, yeah. What's your name? Your
My
name?
name is Peter.
Peter.
For yours.
Yeah.
Germany.
This is from Germany?
Yes.
Old time? Or new? We don't know. It's from the war, you think?
Yes, war.
Yeah.
Yeah, war.
Second World
Yes.
War.
For
Oh.
soldier.
Yeah. For the soldier. Looks like a horseshoe. This also from a song, I guess.
Red Army bombs.
Oh, from the grenades?
Yes.
Wow. From the Red Army. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Polish building. This is Polish building. This Russian building.
Okay. And all the people here are they from the army?
Yes, my friend Sanya. Тоже Саня, но другой Саня.
So everyone from Russian army?
My friend and I, Red Army dress,
Yeah.
and with okna.
Ah.
But police say no.
So the police say no.
No.
And then you need to cover?
Yes.
So the police apparently said no to these pictures because, as you can probably see here, they're a little violent, and then the police that told them to hide it. Let's see what this Peter wants to show us. Oh, it's you again.
Yes.
Look at the backside here on the world's biggest bust. Russian soldiers, USSR soldiers, the Soviet army. Here at a very special restaurant, Gagarin Cafe Gagarin, and as you might know, Gagarin was the first astronaut in the space out there, and now we're eating at a restaurant called Gagarin here in Belarus. So in 1961 he was the first astronaut in the space. So let's see how this restaurant is. Everywhere there is stuff with the Gagarin and the old Soviet flag here. My son soon eating dinner, and here's Gagarin. You can see here everything is Soviet style. Very cool. Let's go closer and more detailed here. All the newspapers here, old Soviet style, old Soviet newspapers of Gagarin. They were very proud of Gagarin, the Soviet people, first man in space. They have some items over here from the Soviet time as well. I don't know, I was hearing some sounds from here, maybe some music. Let me see. The restaurant is even bigger. Maybe this is another kind of area, party area. So this is not the Cafe Gagarin, this is Coyote. Bar area. Let's go back to Gagarin's place. I was saying Nastorovia when I was saying cheers here, but apparently it's kind of like more like thank you for food and stuff like that. So this waiter, he actually told me that you have a toast for special kind of places for in your family. They have a different toast than if you're like partying and stuff. So they have different kind of cheers in different kind of occasions. Nastorovia. I think we got a coupon here for some beer, but he will try to translate it here on his phone. So these are stickers symbolizing beer from USSR, and this is confirmation that you were in Gagarin's Cafe. Oh, thank you very much. So this, I thought it was a beer coupon, but this is good enough too. Then I'll just buy one more beer because they are pretty cheap as well. Ready for our Soviet dinner. Let's go on a Belarusian karaoke bar. Hello.
Hello.
Let's go downstairs. Whoa, I love the light. Exciting. Hello. I'm getting a beer. And the karaoke is beginning now.
We don't need
yes, man! Спасибо.
Я простила его, расслабительно, теперь страдаю от этого бессильно.
Oh God, I am the American dream, but now I smell like Vaseline. I can take about an hour on the Tower of Power, as long as I get so little golden shot.
Now we will have some breakfast. Good breakfast here in this nice place. We will sit outside. My son is already out there. Спасибо. And 30 degrees today again. Football club Dynamo Brest. The Belarusian flag here. And the field. Let's see if we can go inside. Not possible. Look at the lamps here on the street lamps on the streets of Brest. So on this street there are several lamps which is kind of decorated or just look different like this. So let's see the other ones. One more street lamp here. The special street lamps. It's all the way on this street with special lamps. Little funny thing for football fans is that the floodlights are outside the stadium. Also on this end here. Going into this special art museum. So this is art from thieves and the customs have seized. Inside this cultural museum here, a little special museum where thieves' items are taken and custom authorities prevent the illegal trafficking of cultural property across the custom border of Belarus. So you can see here how they were smuggling or trying to smuggle through the border different items, very expensive violin, maybe a Stradivarius, I don't know. And you can see here how they are scanning the bus and how it's inside here. And a lot of paintings also inside here next, in the next room. A lot of expensive paintings, stolen paintings. A lot of bronze or gold or what is it? Bronze, I think. So mainly it's pictures, paintings, and a big Bible or something. It's very cool. So it says it's from Moscow, 1753. Cover St. Petersburg, silver embossing, engraving, gilding. I don't know where they tried to hide this, but not up there, I guess. That hurt a bit. Vase here. They're usually pretty expensive. Russian. St. Petersburg, second half of the 19th century. Cast bronze. And here the old Santa, St. Nicholas, from the 16th century. Stolen and brought here after it was seized. Inside a Belarusian mall here, and look how this candy is stored in these boxes. It looks very different to this candy from other candies I've seen elsewhere. But it looks good, and I will try it for sure. Inside the mall here you can buy pyrotechnics, even though it's not New Year or anything. And some shisha. Now I finally think that I know what this is about. A pink date. So if you go closer here, so if we cut this, we snap this, then I think it will go on a date with me. So I think it will mean that this will come out in some kind of way, and then it's mine, and I can go on a date with it. I don't know. It's so strange that I definitely need to try it. So let's put in a coin, and let's see if I can get it. Come on. Yeah. What? Fake.
Too bad.
One again. I want to win it.
We are going on a gambling spree, as you can see.
We need more 50s. Now we have some more money. I'm not sure if it will take this. Oh, it will. Oh no.
Wow.
Yes. Now I think I have 5, or maybe the double, because it costs 50, like 0.50. Okay, anyway, let's try. Go on this pink date with me, I hope. Okay. Yeah. No, it's so close. It's so close.
Oh.
Okay, we have one more try. We actually have many, I think. Ready? I'll take my glasses off. I want it. I don't know how this is going with me and the plane, but... Oh. Really close. Again? It's totally...
Oh, it touched it, but it didn't cut.
No. This is a scam.
I think it's time to call it quits now.
No. We keep forward here. Come on.
The blade is not sharp enough.
You want to try?
No, thank you.
You don't want to go on the date with this nice dog?
I don't indulge in gambling, so. Grown-ass man trying to get a bear, and now a teddy bear.
It's really
A plushie.
This is really a difficult game, I can tell you. So go to Belarus, try this, and try if you can succeed better than me. It's
Definitely
difficult
don't.
to get on a date here for sure. Finished, don't have any more tries.
Too bad, huh?
Thank you for no date.
Well, just the usual.
So this guy here, he works here, and so he sees people trying this every day, and he tells me like every week there's someone winning, but
Yep.
how?
You just need to put a certain amount of money.
Yeah,
So if you put less than it needs, you're not gonna win.
no,
But you just need to wait.
yeah. So the owner, he knows.
Yes, owner knows
Yeah.
how much money is left to win.
Yeah. So
And-
so they need to put a certain amount in it, and then someone will win,
Of course.
and at that lucky time.
Yes.
So it's a scam.
It happens on Sundays and Saturdays.
Oh, always? Most of the
Most
time.
of the times.
Oh, wow.
So it's completely scam.
I'll try go come Saturday and Sundays then.
This machine with little toys.
Oh, that's
someone
also
has
here?
to win.
It's a better chance.
Yes.
It's also a smaller
It's
toy.
It's trick, but you have a chance. A little
Ah, okay. Have you tried them?
bit. Nah.
Nah.
But I see how people win 2 in a row.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Have a great day.
Spasiba. Thank you. We try our luck again. Not the right way. Okay, I have a new chance. I think I know how to do it now. Okay, I'll give this. This. Yeah. Fuck. Good point. Let's try again. These scam machines in Belarus. Know what I want? I want the round one here. Let's go. Now, I take the string. No way. Now we try a new machine. As you can see here, it's a candy floss machine. I've never seen those anywhere, so now I want to try it. I think they're going to make it inside here and we can see it. So I'll put the cash inside here. Okay, push here. We don't know the language here, so I take the colors. I don't know. Okay.
Oh, I think it's.
Oh, now it's working. So you think it's kind of a marshmallow I chose?
Yeah.
Marshmallow candy flush.
Just
Very smooth. Let's see how they make this. It's kind of green yellow thing. I think we tried all the machines here almost. I think it's Japanese inspired because they look kind of Japanese and not Belarusian. I'm not sure what's happening now, but it's kind of cut. Spasiba. Delicious. Want to taste? Want to try the top here? Different flavor. Cool machine. On our way here to see these steam locomotives, old Soviet steam locomotives. So we will go behind these fences here, if possible. Let's go closer. They look really badass, the black ones. There's also one on the other side, which I saw before. I didn't know that locomotive could look like kind of evil train, but the Soviet ones, they look evil as hell. Especially one on the other side, but at the same time they look very cool. And with very cool details, like this guy here in the front. I think it looks kind of evil. I didn't know that a locomotive could look evil, but look at this old Soviet locomotive. It's f***ing evil. Maybe it's because of the signs here, and yeah, we think that these signs from the Western Europe, they reminds of something evil. I don't know, but it's like they are very dark. Give me a dark mind when I see it. But at the same time, they're very beautiful and very cool. Let's try to go up here inside. Let's see if it's possible to go inside. It's not. We can take a look though from the engines here. A lot of locomotives, Soviet locomotives, from passengers to other kinds of locomotives. Let's try to go up here, if possible. I'm not sure if it's allowed, but do it anyway now. And an old locomotive here with passengers. And locomotive for cargoes. The first railway line appeared here in the 1870s. It's not surprising that Brest is home to a museum of railway technology dedicated to the history of railway transport in Belarus. The museum is located outdoors on 3 tracks with a total length of just over a kilometer. It includes more than 50 objects. Here you will find railway technology from the time of the Tsarist Russia, the early Soviet era, the military and post-war periods, as well as the modern locomotives. Adventure Junior. Visiting the Brest Railway Museum will be an exciting and educational experience, especially for those interested in the history of transportation and technical achievements. The museum is located on Mazarov Avenue, not far from the Brest Fortress. Going inside Jules Verne's restaurant here in Brest, Belarus. I didn't know that they had a Jules Verne here in Brest, so I'm very surprised. And now we're going to try. And it's a lot cheaper here than in Paris, I can tell you. But the menu seems very good. They even have some birds here. And my son, he's sitting upstairs. But let's take a look. Very nice here. Let's go upstairs. So this is our waiter. I just ordered some sea bass and she's going to prepare the sea bass in front of me. So I saw a video of her preparing the sea bass earlier, and then I decided to come here at Jules Verne and try it. And luckily, she's here. So yeah, it will be the same as the video, I guess. And my son is sitting here. So now we got this little private dinner here. It's a sea bass inside. Oh. Wow, cool. And she's putting fire to the gin, to the alcohol.
Very fast.
Very fast and burning. And now the fish is coming, the sea bass here, inside it.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so cool. A lot of good fish. It's a local fish? No?
I don't know how to say.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. It looks good. I'm sure it's good.
Our country have not sea.
But you have lakes.
Ocean. Only lakes,
Yeah.
and river.
Yeah. So they don't live in your rivers and lakes?
This sea fish.
Yeah, this is sea fish. Like sea bass, of course. Yeah.
For you?
Yeah, spasiba. And it's not only looking good, it's also tastes very good. And there's a lot of fish, a lot of sea bass. But as you told me, they don't have any sea here, and the name is a sea bass. I was asking if they had it in the river here, if it was local, but it comes from the sea, the nearest nearby sea. I don't know where that is, but anyway, tastes very fresh and good. So thumbs up for this restaurant in Brest, Jules Verne. And now room service. And this little fella, he can't eat anymore after the visit at Jules Verne. But I can. At the Polish border, waited 4 hours now, and we are still on the Belarus side. So it's a lot of waiting here. It can take up to 12 hours, we have seen on the internet. But we are a little surprised because on our ticket it says will take in all like 4 hours to Warszawa, and now we waited 4 hours here. So yeah, we will miss our flights. But at least we went to Belarus. Still on the Belarusian border side, we just been checked, and this is the toilets. So you go in here and then you can sit next to each other. Yeah, very cozy, I guess, or not. I waited at the Belarusian-Poland border for over 7 hours. So it's pretty crazy. It's long, really long checks. Wow, look at this. This is the queue from the Poland border into Belarus. And it has been like this for maybe 3-5 minutes or something. And it's just continuing with all these cars waiting at the border. So time is now around 10 o'clock p.m. So they will not enter Belarus before tomorrow. Maybe in the afternoon tomorrow. Wow, this is crazy. And it took us like 10 hours to get on the other side from Belarus to Poland. This is 5 minutes later. The cars are still in queue here. Insane. So we missed our flight because of the waiting at the border, Belarus border. 10 hours waiting. Now we booked a room in Warsaw. Warsaw. And Warsaw in Polish, I think. What a nice room. And then we are going home tomorrow. Spend some more money on a plane, unfortunately. But here we are, getting some sleep and a nice chocolate. I can recommend to go to Belarus, but be careful at the border sites into Belarus if you have tattoos that might don't like. And don't enter or go out from Poland land borders, the waiting time is just too extreme. You can take a bus from Vilnius in Lithuania. Please write me in comments of what you think about going to Belarus these days. Is it okay or should you avoid? I just want to get the world under my skin.